This is what you keep telling all these people.
Yes.
And you come out and do dumb shit.
I was helping you! He was helping me!
I don't need your help.
Don't push me!
Yeah.
Thunderstruck! Thunderstruck! Yeah, Thunderstruck! Ooh, Thunderstruck! Now we see it at the knees. Could I get
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ACW Thunderstruck, home of some of the hardest hitting, highest flying professional wrestling coming out of Australia. My name is Trent JM, and I am accompanied by the ACW General Manager, Nick Savage.
Thanks once again, Trent, and welcome everyone to ACW Thunderstruck. In the highlight package at the start of the show, we saw Malachi Slick come out in our last show trying to help James Cray in his match against the debuting Cutthroat, but as we saw, that backfired extremely badly for Malachi Slick, and it cost James Cray the match.
The repercussions of that, no doubt, we'll see later on, but tonight we have a terrific show planned for you, starting off with Erika Reid, the Dreamtime Voodoo Witch, taking on Riley in singles action. These two have been seen previously on Thunderstruck in a triple threat match with Izzy Shaw, but finally, these two have been just really looking to get one-on-one, getting to fight each other one-on-one in singles action, and they finally get the chance to do so tonight.
Yeah, and we also have the returning Redshaw. He's returning from a 1-month suspension after he put his hands on a referee, and I was forced to suspend him. The stakes couldn't be higher for Redshaw than they are tonight when he takes on Mr. Cliff and tries to regain the ACW Heavyweight Championship. And on top of that, it's a no disqualification match.
Anything goes between Mr. Cliff and Redshaw tonight, but make sure, ladies and gentlemen, to subscribe to ACW on YouTube to catch up on all the Thunderstruck action. Let's get into the show. It's time for Riley and Erika Reid to go one-on-one here on Thunderstruck. These two have been vying to go one-on-one for a while now. The last time these two met face-to-face one-on-one was July 2019, and these two have been looking to take each other out again. The last time they fought was in a triple threat with Izzy Shaw. Respect shown between Riley and Erika Reid here. Now it's finally time. Let's see what these ladies are capable of.
Yeah, the last time they met in a singles match, Trent, Erika Reid was able to pick up the victory. Erika Reid has had a lot of wrestling experience since that match, and of course, as we've already spoken about, Riley has been left sidelined for 3 years with an injury. It's going to be extremely interesting to see how much of an impact that has for Riley in this match.
Yeah, she was forced to retire for a few years, and she's finally back to in-ring competition. She's looking to prove again she's the queen of ACW. She's had a fairly successful return thus far, picking up a few wins, and now she's looking to try and prove that against Erika Reid, one of the most valuable assets in Australian wrestling. She is incredible and has wrestled throughout the country, is a champion throughout the country, and she is looking to make her name in ACW as well. It's been a while since we've seen her before the triple threat as well. So Erika and Riley, no doubt. A lot of respect and love between these two. Friends, you could say, as well. Definitely seen them speaking backstage, or spoken to both of them backstage as well. They're both very respectful, they looked up to in the women's wrestling scene. A lot of people look up to them and respect them, especially up-and-coming female wrestlers. These two have a lot of history.
Yeah, and Riley's definitely been a big trailblazer for women's wrestling in Australia. She's definitely a trailblazer for intergender wrestling. Started a big trend there and a big shift towards mixed match wrestling here in Australia, and very well respected in the wrestling community.
And the first ever ACW Evolve champion was Riley. In a hold from Erika Reid currently right now. Erika Reid, a champion throughout Australia. We'll see if she can even make an impact here and perhaps become a champion in her own right here in ACW. Who knows what the future holds? The Dreamtime Voodoo Witch taking down Riley in the middle of the ring here. Great ring awareness. Only a 2 count there, unfortunately. Fresh match.
Erika Reid looking to get some support behind her from the crowd. It's definitely a very split crowd for this match.
Both beloved here. Big maneuver from Riley there and from the corner. Big suplex there, holding the bridge. Suplex into the bridge pin, only a 2 count. Big maneuver from Riley there, well done. Erika Reid kicking out though, staying in this. Part of the prehistoric death cult, she has been a big part of wrestling throughout Australia, and as a representative and as a part of the Australia's second largest indigenous tribe of the Wiradjuri people, representing that with her gear, with the handprints throughout her body.
Very close matchup so far. Both women getting a lot of offensive in on each other.
Looking for perhaps 3 consecutive suplexes. We know what this is called. Everyone knows this. A lot of respect being shown here with the 3 amigos from Erika Reid. And a cover. Only a 2 count. Checking with the referee, only a 2 count.
Very early in the match for those big moves. That's the experience of Erika Reid. She's going to wear Riley down here.
That's the thing with a competitor like Riley, you have to wear them down over time. There's no way that she'll stay down for an early pinfall. You have to keep wearing down the competitor, keep taking them out with just continuous force, continuous, relentless action.
I think I know what we're going to see here, Trent. Is it time for the Bronco Buster? And there it is.
There it is. Taking the air out of Riley. She's going to drag Riley to the middle of the ring, go for another pin. Only a 2-4. Only a 2 count. A little bit of frustration on Riley. She has performed a few big maneuvers thus far, but she hasn't been able to capitalize. Erika Reid still seems fairly fresh. She's not staying down. She's just eager. Oh,
and the referee's in the way again.
Referee, Bulldog, running Bulldog, but the referee is down, and a submission as well onto Erika Reid. The referee
looks like Riley's got that locked in. Is Erika Reid going to tap out?
The referee.
It looks like she is. This could be it. This could be it, Trent.
Blood.
She's got that really cinched in, blood pouring from Erika Reid's nose.
My goodness, Erika Reid's fading.
Oh, I can't believe she hasn't tapped out.
It looks like she's fading, blood pouring from the nose. She's trying to hold on desperately. I think she's out. She's out.
It does look like she's out, Trent. There's no referee, though.
Riley should have been the victor here. But there's no referee to make that official call.
Riley going over to try and rouse the referee and get him back up. Oh, what's this?
Duke Marshall making his presence known once again. What's he going for here?
Oh, Duke Marshall with the spear. And Riley's definitely had a lot of trouble with the firm since she's come back from retirement.
This is not the first
Duke
time
Marshall dragging her over the top.
This isn't
getting the referee up.
This isn't the first time we've seen Duke interfere in one of Riley's matches. But now, will this be it here? Will this be the 3?
That's it. That's not how we wanted to see this match end, Trent.
That is frustrating, no doubt, for both competitors that that's the way this match had to end, with Duke Marshall interfering.
Scotland!
Malachi, we're not actually here for that. We're here for an interview.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh, but this is my reporting segment.
No. Not today. Not today.
All right, we'll do an interview then.
James Craig, you've returned after an injury. You've returned from a trip to Japan. And ever since you've come back, you seem to have become a changed man. I was wondering, what are your thoughts coming back from Japan, coming back from an injury? What are your thoughts coming into a new title match?
There's a lot to unpack there. Like you said, came back from an injury. Halfway through, there was a sharp pain in my thumb. And after seeing many medical professionals, it turns out I have broken it. One that, as Malachi would happily tell you, was an accident. And you know what, I do believe him in that.
I'm going to come out here and say the only thing I can. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean for that to happen.
But it was just the timing of that injury that kind of ate away from me, and from someone who I do consider a friend. Sorry, not did. Like, that hurt a bit. Not as much as the injury, but it hurt.
Malachi, you've been very successful with your run as Evolved Champion in ACW, and you've overcome many obstacles in order to get here, but there's been one that's just been a sticking point, one obstacle unable to be overcome. It's James Cray. Can I get your thoughts on James Cray?
You can have my thoughts on James Cray. See, me and Cray are mates. Well, I think we are. I'm not sure at the moment. After trying to save him at his match and we got into a bit of a tiff, I don't know.
It seems to me that over the past few months there's been a bit of tension building between you and Malachi Slick ever since you guys drew in that 15-minute time limit match. Would you agree that there's tension building?
I feel like it was only natural that this was going to happen. Look, titles will make men do weird things. Have I acted the best around Malachi because of that? Probably not.
It's done something to both of us. It's made me want to prove what I'm saying is true and that I need to beat James Cray, because since then I've defended it against anyone possible. But that draw has got me somewhere where I need to beat him.
However, he has something I want. And as much as he wants to run around saying he's fully evolved,
Because I'm fully evolved!
as nice as that looks on the back of a t-shirt, or as nice as a catchphrase that is to speak when you've got cameras around, I firmly don't believe he is. Will he be fully evolved? 100%. And I've told him this.
Last time you came face to face with James Cray, you attempted to aid him and he retaliated in the end. Do you see that as an insult?
What do I find as an insult? The fact that I tried to come out to help him after he returned from his injury, tried to stop his hand from getting smashed to parts and pieces once again, and he wants to slap me in my face and push me around. Yeah, I kind of find it as an insult.
The bell is rung. It is our main event here tonight. A no disqualification match for the ACW Heavyweight Champion. The defending champion, Mr. Cliff, going in immediately with the ruler, but Redshaw catching him out. Of course, completely illegal here tonight for this event. But Redshaw, snapping his trademark ruler in half. And Mr. Cliff just seems offended. But we have a big matchup here between these two. Mr. Cliff defeating Redshaw in a previous episode of Thunderstruck for the ACW Heavyweight Championship, tricking the referee, tricking Redshaw by pretending he had been struck in the head with a whiteboard to lose. So Redshaw lost the match via disqualification and lost his championship in that bout. But tonight, it doesn't matter, no rules, anything goes. Let's see what these two can pull off when they are let off the chains.
Yeah, that's right. And Redshaw was so upset that he got disqualified in that matchup. He grabbed the referee. I had no choice but to give him a 1 month suspension, and he's coming back from that 1 month suspension now.
Fresh off suspension, hopefully no ring rust with that time off. Affecting Redshaw, taking off his weight belt, trying to get it out of the ring here. Able to get over Mr. Cliff, rolling him up here for the count, only a 2. Going for a big body slam is Redshaw. Mr. Cliff able to reverse it. I'm keen to see what these two are capable of with no rules in place. Mr. Cliff likes to bend the rules anyway when he gets the chance, but there are no restrictions for him here tonight. We'll see what he can do if he can reclaim the heavyweight championship.
Yeah, we've certainly seen that Mr. Cliff doesn't care about the rules to start with. And I knew, Trent, that if this was a standard match, Mr. Cliff was just going to cheat, get himself disqualified, and we weren't going to have a good result here. Hence, it became a no disqualification match, so we have a clear winner at the end of the match.
That's the thing. He is the deputy principal. He should be all about the rules. He should be all about obeying the rules, but he just loves bending them no matter what. He's definitely an odd one when it comes to those sorts of things, but it has clearly paid dividends for him. He's able to capture the championship.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on at whatever school he's a deputy principal at, but goodness me, it must be a mess.
What a tactic here! Blinding Redshaw with his own shirt and laying a few clubbing blows in. Off the middle rope, bringing the hammer down, knocking Redshaw to the mat. We'll see what he's got in mind here. Trying to choke Redshaw with his jumper, I presume. Is he gonna?
What's he going for now?
He's gonna go the classic old school teacher route. He's pulling off the belt.
Well, that's risky. He could lose his pants.
No, we don't want to lose his pants. It's no disqualification, but it's not 18 over. The Redshaw catches it.
What? Why would you use the belt like that, Trent? Why would you wrap the belt around your fist like that and go to hit the man when you can just whip them with your belt?
Well, I think this is part of the tactic here. He's trying to tie Redshaw to the rope and keep him restricted right now. It seems fairly effective. He's able to get it tied on, laying a few shots in. No rules, anything goes. Mr. Cliff can do this if he wants to.
Yeah, Redshaw's got nowhere to go now. He's stuck in that corner.
But still able to get out of the way. Mr. Cliff now stuck in the corner. Redshaw pulling him down, face into the turnbuckle. Just got to get himself loose from the belt now. Might want to give it back to Cliff. I don't think anyone wants to see what happens if the principal's pants fall down, but I think...
So it looks like Redshaw is smarter than Cliff, because he's not going to wrap this around his fist. He's going to... Oh, no.
Chop to the throat of Redshaw. Pulling him off the ropes. And a big clothesline from Mr. Cliff to Redshaw, taking him down.
With the belt.
He's got the belt back in his own possession. Put it back on, Cliff. I'm begging you. Oh, here we go. Now this is what we expected from usage of the belt. Choking Redshaw here.
It's definitely a much smarter use of the belt than trying to use it like, I guess, the knuckle dusters.
Going purple. Redshaw is going purple from the lack of oxygen right now.
Dangerous situation for Redshaw, but he's fighting back out. Of course, Redshaw's got AMT in his corner for this match. Trusty hype man, AMT. Often see these two together.
AMT's doing his best to hype the crowd up, get everyone behind Redshaw, and no doubt everybody wants Redshaw to win this match. And I think Cliff is setting up for the pedigree, but reversed.
Too early to be going for the pedigree on a big man like Redshaw.
Sending Mr. Cliff across the entire ring, spilling to the outside.
And of course, this match can go to the outside. The referee can't do anything about it.
Pinfalls or submission have to take place in the ring. That is practically the only rule enforced here. But anything else goes.
No count-outs, no disqualifications.
Mr. Cliff, I think he's searching under the ring, perhaps. I think he was looking for something, but... Oh, he got another ruler! He hid another ruler under the ring!
It's the only weapon he knows how to use effectively, so you don't think he's just going to bring one out, do you?
I suppose not. Should have thought twice about that. Mr. Cliff wisely using the ruler, tripping Redshaw down. He's going to go for the middle rope elbow drop from the looks of things. If he hits this, could very well be the end of the match. Redshaw rolls out of the way, not getting hit. Still in this matchup. Oh. The look on Cliff's face, that can hurt tremendously. You land on your elbow wrong, you could pop a joint.
Crowd's definitely behind Redshaw here. They want to see a new ACW Heavyweight Champion.
Mr. Cliff, not a fan favorite. He does nothing but hand out detentions, getting on people's nerves, no matter whether he's at school or in the wrestling ring. A lot of people love Redshaw here in ACW. They want to see him reclaim that championship.
They certainly do.
Big strikes to the face of Cliff. Off the ropes, he ducks it.
Somehow able to duck the clothesline, but Redshaw follows up with a back elbow. Here we go. Sidewalk slam into the pin. 1, 2.
A big sidewalk slam from Redshaw. Incredibly strong, able to lift up Mr. Cliff like it was nothing. It's getting the crowd riled up.
Redshaw can definitely feel the crowd behind him.
He's lining up for the running power slam. Is he able to hit it? I think Cliff's got him in the eyes there. Oh, big.
My goodness.
Big strike to the back with the belt.
You could hear that across the arena. Echoing across the arena.
And another one. You see the look on Redshaw's face. The sting, no doubt. And to the midsection this time.
That's got to be wearing Redshaw down. They're big shots with the belt.
It's going to leave a mark. That leather belt, relentless, doesn't care who you are. It's going to hurt you no matter what.
And once again, referee can't do anything about this. Anything goes in this match.
Mr. Cliff's been using that to his advantage so far. Redshaw, a little bit more traditional, sticking to the rules. He hasn't really used much weaponry so far. He's used the belt a little bit, but he's sticking to what he knows, and that is high-octane offense. Big clubbing blows, big strikes, using his power. Speaking of such, using his power to try and overpower Cliff here. He's lining up for the pedigree, though.
Still doesn't have Redshaw worn down enough to put that pedigree on.
Big high knee from Redshaw.
That seems to be Mr. Cliff's game plan here, though. Wear Redshaw down, hit the pedigree early, pick up the victory, and retain the ACW Heavyweight Championship.
Cliff spends long enough days at the school handing out detention slips. teaching classes, being a principal that nobody likes. Too busy, long days at school. He doesn't want to be in the ring long. He just wants to get in and out and wants to get paid.
Jeez, I don't know what school you went to, Trent, but it's not a long day.
Oh, well.
9 till 3 is what they do, right? And then you get 30 minutes for morning recess. You get an hour for lunch. I'm not sure they're doing anything.
Not when you're a principal, not when you're a teacher.
The principal does even less.
Well, speaking of, I was saying Redshaw was going by the rules before, but now he's got another weight belt. Trademark Redshaw weight belt, and he's going to use the lack of rules to his advantage now, smacking Redshaw in the back. And Mr. Cliff in the back, sorry.
I tell you what, if you think that leather belt hurts, you would want to receive a shot from one of these weight belts. They're big, they're thick, they're heavy. That weight belt has got to be doing some damage on Mr. Cliff.
No doubt. You can see it, racked in pain. Going for the cover. Only a 2 count there. Can't complain to the referee this time, Redshaw. No rules. It's just the count, just the pinfall.
Those shots have rocked Mr. Cliff though, and he's going for the ruler though.
You have to get out of the ring to get it, mate.
Come on, Redshaw, don't let him get that ruler again. Redshaw taunting him with the ruler. Big knee lift. Knee lift right to the face on Mr. Cliff.
Both men outside the ring. Redshaw is going to use a bit of his own brains. He's picking up the ruler here. I think the leather belts made a mark. I think those rulers would make a nasty impact in the back as well.
Here's that whiteboard again. This is the whiteboard. This is what cost Redshaw the ACW Heavyweight Championship in his last attempt and got him suspended.
No doubt. I think Mr. Cliff would have had to go to Office Works and pick up some more whiteboards after he used it to cheat and pick up the championship previously. Looks like he's got a fresh one there ready to capitalize, but I think Mr. Cliff's in charge at the moment. Is he going to go for the whiteboard? Reversal! Mr. Cliff stops himself.
Both men trying to use the whiteboard to their advantage.
Whiteboard has toppled to the floor. They're trying to hit each other into the post now. He picks up the board.
Choking him with the board. That whiteboard's quite a weapon. There's various uses for the whiteboard by the looks of it.
The welts appearing on the back of Redshaw from the belts, from the rulers. He has received a lot of damage thus far. And there it is, a whiteboard smack. This time Redshaw knows what it feels like, cracking his head over the whiteboard. Cracking the whiteboard over his head, I should say. Mr. Cliff is definitely going to go back to Office Works after this. But will it be with a champion's paycheck? We are yet to see.
Do you reckon he buys these whiteboards, or do you reckon he's stealing them from the school?
You know what? That is a good point.
I shouldn't say stealing, borrowing.
Yeah, borrowing them, yeah.
From the school.
That is a good question. I don't know if he's borrowed them. I don't know if he acquires them himself. I have yet to ask him such a question.
If he's borrowed, I doubt they're going to want it back in that condition.
Maybe Redshaw can sign it and they can put it on display. I think they would accept that.
You'd probably get a few dollars over at the merch table for it if it was signed.
Seen Mr. Cliff trying to pawn off bits of his rulers that he's used in his matches over at the merch desk. I think he's got a few more shows he can put some price tags on here today.
Mr. Cliff definitely looks to have the upper hand at the moment in this match. Mr. Cliff definitely always talking about how he uses brains over brawn. That's been his tactic here against Redshaw, and so far it's been working. It's going to be interesting to see if that works again for him here in this match.
So far it's been pretty even between these two. Neither has necessarily had the upper hand in this match. Both of them have used weapons now. Redshaw deciding to actually use the weight belt, use the ruler. use whatever he can, because he can. He's allowed to, so he's actually taking advantage of the rules as well.
Redshaw's taking a lot of this punishment in this match. Look at the welts on Redshaw's back there.
They've been building. And here comes a table. Love to see it. Who's going to go through the table, I wonder.
Redshaw setting it up in the corner.
Crowd getting behind Redshaw again. Looking to feed off their energy, looking to pick up the victory. He brings
looks
up
like Redshaw's going to go for the running power bomb into the table.
And a low blow from Mr. Cliff. Completely allowed. No disqualifications here.
Very smart to avoid that.
Smacking Redshaw's face against the table.
This match has got to be taking its toll on both men by now, Trent.
Absolutely, no doubt. Plenty of weapon shots used so far. And these two big, heavy hitters.
Looks like they're going to the outside again. Mr. Cliff bringing the table out with him. What's he got in mind here?
Is he going to set the table up on the outside?
It looks like he is.
Table is up. What's he got in mind, I wonder? He's got him into the corner of the barricades in front of the crowd. Choking him out. Big chop. Smacking Redshaw's face on the table.
What's happening here is Mr. Cliff setting Redshaw up on the table.
He's gone back into the ring. What do we got in store? What has Mr. Cliff got on the brain? He's going to use brains over brawn. I wonder if it's going to come into effect here.
I think I know what he's going to go for here. Slingshot elbow drop into the table.
Through the table he goes.
And you've got to believe now, if Mr. Cliff can get Redshaw back into the ring and put the cover on him, that he's going to retain the ACW Heavyweight Championship.
What a massive impact, sending Redshaw through the table with that slingshot elbow drop.
It looks like that's taken quite a lot out of Mr. Cliff, though. Both men on the ground.
At the very least, Cliff is rolling around at least a little bit. I don't think Redshaw's even moved yet. There he goes, he's starting to get back up to it. AMT coming over to check on him. What a impact.
Big high risk move from Mr. Cliff. It definitely looks like he took quite a bit of impact from that as well. But at this point in time, Redshaw looks much worse for wear.
All you got to do is get him back into the ring, Cliff. Gotta use your brain, mate.
Referee checking on both men.
Rather, this match has gone on for quite a bit of time, has taken its toll on both men.
And what's Mr. Cliff going for here? More weapons.
More rulers. How many's he got under there?
And whiteboards.
He's brought the whole classroom with him.
I don't think this is the way to go. And now AMT getting into Mr. Cliff's face. This isn't smart for Mr. Cliff. He should be taking advantage of the situation. I don't think he needs any more weapons. I don't think he needs to put any more offense on Redshaw. He should just be getting in there and putting the pin on him.
AMT now getting involved. Boot to the face for measure. Giving Redshaw as much time as he can to try and recover, but Redshaw is still down after that slingshot elbow drop to the outside.
So missed.
Only a
and
two
a two
count.
count. Mr. Cliff wasted a lot of time there, Trent. Getting out the weapons, throwing them into the ring. Altercation with AMT on the outside. You've got to believe that if he'd have just rolled Redshaw in, put the cover on him, we could have had a winner here in this match.
He talks about brains over brawn, but unfortunately it did not come into effect.
Well, that wasn't very smart at all, was it?
Exactly. Took way too much time, but now he's lining Redshaw up for the pedigree. But Redshaw is just... Redshaw, he slides through the legs, grabs the roller and lays it into Mr. Cliff. And one for the head, one to the leg. Cliff's down to one knee. Can Redshaw capitalize? Big kick! Roundhouse kick to the back of the head of Mr. Cliff.
That's the experience of Redshaw coming out. Redshaw's taken advantage of the lapse of judgment from Mr. Cliff here. Full advantage of it. He's taking the offence to Mr. Cliff.
And he's paid the receipt with a whiteboard to the head. The thing that Mr. Cliff did to cheat and win the championship in the first place. I think we're lining it up here. Redshaw picking up Cliff. He's going for the running power slam and he hits it.
And this could be it. We could have a new ACW Heavyweight Champion.
And we do!
Redshaw picks up the victory and picks up the ACW Heavyweight Champion. Now a two-time ACW Heavyweight Champion.
Congratulations to Redshaw.